Thunder Report from 107.7 The Franchise.
There were just too many obstacles for the Oklahoma City Thunder to overcome tonight, and the Dallas Mavericks win 109-86 here in Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder held starting guard Russell Westbrook out of the lineup intentionally. He's being preserved for tomorrow night's start against Chicago. The Thunder are already playing without Kendrick Perkins and Thabo Sefolosha, plus they're playing a hot Dallas Mavericks team that hadn't beat the Thunder in the last 11 games. When all was said and done, Dallas shot 53%. They held Oklahoma City to just 36% and beat the Thunder 109-86 here in Chesapeake Energy Arena. It wasn't a pretty performance, no matter how anyone slices it, including the head coach Scott Brooks and Kevin Durant as we go to the Thunder locker room.
Wasn't one of our better games. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with the energy that it takes to beat a very good team. 90 points or 91 points in the first three quarters. Nearly 30-point quarters. Wasn't good enough. We have to play much better defense. We have to play just better defensive basketball to beat a good team that moves the ball 24 seconds every time down the court. They find a great shot.
You took a timeout 57 seconds into the second half. I think you took maybe 3 or 4 in that quarter. I mean, is that just a sign of how frustrated this night was, specifically defensively?
Well, I wasn't happy, nor our guys are happy. We didn't play. We didn't play well tonight. We're trying to stop the runs and the timeouts. We didn't need them at the end of the game. I thought we are defensively. They were shooting in the low 50s throughout the game, and I'm assuming every quarter other than the last quarter when was above 50.
Nick Gallo, Thunder.IMEA.com. Coach, how critical is stopping dribble penetration to what you guys try to do on defense?
Well, we didn't do a lot of things right on the defensive end. We didn't get into our coverages. We didn't stop the basketball. They were shooting threes. They were driving to the basket. We were chasing the basketball over all night long. And when we're good, we control the ball. And tonight we didn't do that.
Early January, you guys struggled kind of figuring out how to play without Russell. Then you figured it out, played really well in January and February. And you had some trouble readapting to him coming back. Now he's back out again for tonight's game. Is that the challenge of trying to kind of switch between two different styles and two different teams?
I mean, it is a challenge, but it's something that we've always embraced, and we love these opportunities. You know, we have 3 starters are out, if you want to look at it that way, but we're an organization that doesn't use that as an excuse, even though that's not an excuse, that's factual. But I love the challenge. Our guys love it. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with a good enough energy and a team that's playing good basketball. This is a very, very talented team that plays well together, and they had us moving all over the floor, and we didn't control the ball.
Were the defensive issues tonight similar to what they were a week ago in those losses in LA and Phoenix? Well,
if you if you have to have the proper energy in order to stop any team in this league. It's like tomorrow night. If we don't come out with the energy, Chicago is a very physical team. We're going to have to play better than we played tonight. Good thing about our team, we're going to move on to the next game. We'll go over some film tomorrow morning, move on to the next game. Hopefully we'll learn some things from the game tonight. Not so sure what they will be at this point, but I know we will always do as a group, come back tomorrow and give a better effort against the Bulls.
Scott, you talked about opponent three-point shooting before the game. What made them so successful tonight?
We didn't control the basketball. The basketball had too much freedom, and they were moving us around. They dictated the game with their movement and their ball movement. We couldn't control the basketball, and that's what happens when you're playing against a great three-point shooting team. 13 for 24 wasn't good enough. Well, when you're not making them, no. But we were in scramble mode. We were down 20-something points, so we were trying to get them either a layup or a 3. Normally, 24 to 25 is a better range for us.
Scott, Randy Renner, NBA.com and 1340 The Game. Like you said, you've got now tonight was 3 starters out. Perk and Thabo are going to miss presumably the rest of the month, and you've said Bruss is fine, no problems with the knee or conditioning. And should you guys maybe rethink that plan of having him miss some of these back-to-backs?
I mean, no, the temptation doesn't even go through our mind. We have a plan, and we're going to stick with it. He'll be back tomorrow. He had a good workout yesterday. Today he got some shots up, but he'll be back tomorrow. Russell in, Russell out wasn't the factor tonight. Tonight's factor was they outplayed us. Give them credit, first of all. They played a good basketball game. They moved the ball. They made a bunch of shots, and we didn't play with the force that we usually play with.
We're talking all these defensive issues tonight, but I mean, you guys shot 36% from the floor. The bench shot a really poor percentage. Did the energy seep over into that side too?
Well, I mean, that's part of it. I mean, we're a two-way basketball team, and we didn't shoot the ball well. There's no question, but we take pride in it. Doesn't let us. The shooting doesn't let us affect us on the defensive end. Tonight they had their way with us. There's no way around it. They beat us. They beat us up pretty good with their ball movement. But we have a chance to come back tomorrow and play much better.
You're without three starters. I know you guys don't use excuses, but how hard is it to find that chemistry and that rhythm?
No, it's no excuse. We got to figure it out. We just got to do it. We're pros. We got to learn on the fly, all of us. Got to act like we care. So we'll be all right. We got another one tomorrow.
You guys have had one of the best bounce back records in the league over the last few years. What's been the key to being able to come and make a good effort tomorrow?
Just knowing that we can learn from this loss and not want to have this feeling again. That's from everybody in this locker room. We just got to move past it, have a short memory. If we won this game, we can't bring it to tomorrow anyway. So if we lost, we just got to do the same thing. Just go out there and try to get there even more.
Is it easier to have that short memory of this game with being able to go out and play tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the best part about it. We won too. Just putting us behind us and trying to build off of it. We lost, you got to try to build off of it. What we did wrong is try to work on our mistakes and give a better effort. So that's the best part about this league. Games, come and go every other day. So in this case, every day. So we definitely have to just move past this one and worry about tomorrow.
Did the defensive issues in this one feel similar to Phoenix, LA?
No, I mean, we just they did a lot of good things in the pick and roll. They moved the ball. Phoenix those games were last week. We're trying to worry about that. They went out and they made some tough ones. They had some deep threes on us, spread us out a little bit. So it's nothing to panic about, man. It's one game.
That's Kevin Durant, who had 30 points. Serge Ibaka scored 19. Reggie Jackson added 13 in place of Russell Westbrook tonight. The Thunder fall to 48-18 with the 109-86 loss to the Dallas Mavericks. They'll fly to Chicago tonight and play the Bulls tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, our TotallyTickets.com Countdown to Tip-Off show comes to you live from Blackhawk Casino in Shawnee, 6 to 7 tomorrow evening. We hope you'll join us. That's this Thunder Report. I'm David Garrett for 107.7 The Franchise.